In our last video, we dealt with camping in our van in the never-ending freezing rain. The rain eventually turned to snow, and in this video, we get to enjoy a snowy winter wonderland in our van. Today we have a fun, snowy adventure planned with the dogs. We'll get ready to hit the trail for a nice winter hike.
They are ready to go.
They are very ready to go. Time to release the hounds. Wait. Today we are doing the Horseshoe Falls Trail at Caesars Creek State Park, and it's a short trail. I think it's like 1.7 miles, and it goes to this really pretty waterfall with a cool swinging bridge going across it. This is the first time we've gone in the snow, so we'll see how it is.
There's the lake coming in here in the background. It's nice.
So we weren't sure exactly what it was going to be like here because it freezing rained and then it snowed. And we were okay until we reached this part, and there's actually ice, a really thick layer of ice underneath the snow. And we both almost slipped, so I think we're going to put our yak tracks on. Kevin's not putting his on, so if he falls, it's his own fault.
I just saw someone running, so I feel like we can handle it.
Those icicles are huge. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Let's head back to the van.
All right, now we're gonna head over to our campsite. See you there. Welcome to our campsite for the night. Here in Ohio, it's really hard to find free places to camp. Even in national forests, there's only like a couple kind of ATV trails, and they're generally loud because people are riding ATVs. So you pretty much have to pay for a campground if you want one. And we actually love staying at campgrounds in the winter because usually we're about the only ones here. So,
I think there's 4 other people here out of 98 spots.
Yeah, so we just have this whole area to ourselves, and we've got a gorgeous lake view, and it's awesome. It's like our own private camping area in a state park. Since we did pay for this camp spot, we're gonna take advantage of the electrical hookup. If we're hooked up to electric, we can pretty much leave our hot water heater on the whole time, which is great in this weather. Trashy Valley. You guys ready? Go. 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 You guys. Yep. You'd rather eat in the snow. All right. Apparently the dog beds aren't good enough for them.
What do you think, fella? We are struggling with the fire right now. It was super wet here and we're just having issues getting it going because a lot of the wood is also wet, and I think even the stuff we bought at the store real quick to have some was also wet, but we're making progress. We got fire. Once we get this heated up, it'll be good to go.
Go.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So dinner tonight is already not going as planned and we haven't even started yet. We planned on making pork tacos and I had what we thought was a pork tenderloin, but it was actually a pork loin, and my plan was just to kind of cube it up, marinate it, and cook it in a pan. Well, you can't do that with a pork loin because it's too tough of a cut. So, plan B, we have some extra shredded chicken that we already have. So I'm just gonna cook that in some taco seasoning. So it's not as exciting as the marinated pork we were having, but I am gonna make some guac to go with it.
Today we thought we'd do a little hike. We're on the opposite side of the lake that we stayed on last night and that we did the hike. So this trailhead's called Caesar's Creek Trailhead, and it's right at the Visitor Center. I believe it's about 2.5 or just over 2.5 miles out and back. So let's go check it out. It's pretty, but this trail is very muddy. All right, let's continue on.
All the snow's melting. This hike actually goes all the way around the lake, so it's a really, really long trail. We've been hiking for about 50 minutes, about 1.4 miles. I think we're gonna turn around and head back to the van. Ash is still about a month, almost 2 months, about a month and a half out of a third knee surgery, so we're not gonna do too long of a hike today with him. So let's head back to the van. You know what we didn't do again?
Take it out.
Is it cold? So clearly we didn't learn from last year, and we forgot to take out our hose again. Last year we did the same thing. We left it in there. There's a little bit of water in, and it busted the handle. And we did the same exact thing this winter, so we apparently did not learn our lesson. We've got 2 tired pups after that hike. That's the end for this adventure. We'll see you guys on the next one.